Hello Libra, and welcome to your Astroflower reading. This is going to be from the 13th through to the 20th. We've got a lot going on in the way of solar activity. You might want to get over to Cymatic TV to have a look at that. And also our Instagram post where Tanya is pulling some lovely cards according to the activity from the sun. You'll find all the descriptions in, all the links in the description below. So, ooh, Libra, what's going on? What's going on? You got a lot to deal with this week or what? It looks interesting, but it looks like a trying week really for you. Oh, blimey, yeah. You know, I'd like to lie to you and say this is brilliant. This is an amazing reading. It is an amazing reading. Because these cards are here to help you. They're not here to direct you per se, but they're here to help you avoid situations that may be causing problems. And yes, well, this is more Libra at the top. But the base, it certainly is a little bit sticky, and in the middle of you is a little bit sticky. So, for those who don't know the Astroflower, there is a link in the description below to introduction videos. There are 10 petals. The right-hand side, or this side here, is all about the spiritual side of life, or the emotional side of life, relationships, that sort of thing. This side is all about your material side of life, or your physical sort of stuff. Jobs, projects, businesses, buying houses, that sort of thing. This card here is in the middle. This is how what's going on inside you. This is how you do have an interaction with the world outside. These are your karmic paths on the spiritual and the material front. This is how the universe is trying to influence that karmic path. And these are how your guides are trying to influence that karmic path with creating connections around you in the outside world. And these two here is how they interact with you in that inner conversation within ourselves. And together, you've got the Astroflower with loads of different elements. If you want to see your Astroflower, links in the description below. So, Libra, I'm not going to lie to you. There's a bit of a lesson to learn this week. Okay, let's start on the spiritual side because it seems to be a little bit better than the material side. Okay, so you've got the universe here trying to influence you, trying to help you sort of create that sort of leap of faith. So if, and it could be heartrending. It really could be heartrending to say goodbye to something and to just jump and go forward into something new. Can sometimes be very difficult. I think everybody understands that, and everybody's with you there, Libra. I know it's difficult for Libra to make those decisions because you're pure air sign, which you see in the Astroflower books, but at some point you've got to make that decision and stick by it and go for it. And it looks like in Petal 2, this is your karmic path, you've got to learn about heartache. If we learn the lessons, life in the future is a lot better. If we don't learn the lessons, we keep going back and learning them again and again and again and again. So this could be obviously a separation with somebody. This could also be like a situations with friends and families where you feel a little bit used and abused. And it's no longer treating you well, therefore you've got to go on. You know, obviously there's been decisions that's been made before, because after that your guides are here in the Petal 5, which are trying to influence your karmic path, are telling you to be strong, to be sure. And, you know, the Strength card, they've got that heart still intact, you know. And once you start realizing what is beneficial, not only to you but the greater good, you know, you could turn your back on things or situations or people that are not really there for the greater good, not really there for the good of everyone. So it might be a case where you've got to walk away from something, and it's within you've got that disappointment as well that's sort of playing through. So you may feel that disappointment with the rest of the world, but if you understand this and you look at it carefully, you'll realize she's actually got a full cup there, and you could be leading on with that cup and presenting that cup to which is in petal 8, which is how your guides are trying to influence your inner conversation and your subconscious, is the 2 of Cups. So just walking away from something that has been disappointing for you is going to make you realize that you can actually now, you're free to manifest your future, to create that harmony within you and within both sides of you, but also within the relationships that you have around you. And you have that possibility. And to manifest it, and this is where you get the Magician card, to manifest it can sometimes be a little bit difficult. And learning to say no to something might be a good idea. So the universe, I think I would follow the universe here. I would take that leap of faith. If an opportunity comes up that sort of says, we could do this, we could do that, you're just going to have to go ahead and do it. It's going to take a leap of faith within you in order to manifest the life that you want to lead. Then these lessons here will be a lot easier. And I think it'd be more a case of disappointment than heartache. So on the spiritual sort of side, stay strong and true to decisions that you've already made. And don't go back on them. It might be difficult, but it will be good for you in the long run. This is a real long run week. So basically, there's sometimes where a week means so much more to our lives than any other week. And it seems like this for you at the moment, Libra. So let's have a look at the physical side of life. There will be another video coming up in the week when I do clarifications, and that's going to tie into this solar flare that's coming through, when this video goes out, pretty much. That's coming through from the sun, and we'll also have news on that on Cymatic TV and also on our Instagram. So please do, go ahead and let's join the party. Between us, we can all find solutions. On your physical front, you've got your karmic path of 7 of Swords. Now, normally that's a liar, cheater, and that sort of thing. People scheming against you. But I don't think it's that. I think it's more a case of the other side of the 7 of Swords is someone who's plays smart, who's not stupid. So let's say you've got a certain person who has lots of knives, because we're dealing with swords. Okay, lots of swords. And they're preparing to attack you with all their swords. And in the night, you go wandering off and you steal their swords. So they can't actually attack you. You can avoid confrontation by eliminating one aspect of it. And that's playing smart. You probably, no one likes fighting and stuff like that, really. No one really gets into it. And you've got to play smart, I think, this week, Libra. This is the thing, because there is something coming up which your guides are sort of warning you about here. This is the warning. There's definitely something coming up which is a bit of a tower moment for you, where it dispels all old viewpoints and old belief systems and construction and stuff like that. And the universe is trying to, with that Judgment card, which is pretty much you in Libra, that Judgment card, they're trying to liberate you. And this is the same as we get on the other side with the Fool. It's all about liberation. That's what the universe is trying to offer you at the moment. This is what they're trying to encourage within you. So if you follow the universe around you, you'll realize that the human world is a little bit messed up at the moment, as we can see around us, and it's probably not the best example to follow. So I would follow the universal messages rather than the human messages. So it's playing smart this week, and this could be playing smart with your money as well, or your job, or your business and stuff like that. You know, if say like someone's going to open up a business right next to you that does exactly the same thing as you, maybe it's a case of kind of going, you know, those things that I was thinking to change within my business would be a good time now, so I can just try them out, so and get the heads up on that competitor that's going to be moving in next door. You know, that sort of thing. And these are where the guides here, you've got in the conversation within you, they've got the Knight of Pentacles. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is all about timing, physical stuff. It's all about learning about harvests and how you distribute your wealth, how you grow your wealth and stuff like that within the material world. So these, you know, your guides are really trying to help you enormously within the conversation. So that would be a good idea to not only listen to the world around you, but also those sort of guides in that subconscious sort of situation. They're trying to help you. And that feeling of disappointment that you might have with the world will be short-lived, because you're trying to manifest things, and if you're not going to be able to, you're not going to be able to use that card there. You know, he's he's mixing up the energies from the sun, from the universe, from water, from everything, to create a better life, to create new things, to create things in life. And that is going to be a little bit, that's why you might find a little bit of disappointment. It might be difficult for you to manifest things if you don't make those decisions and confront those two situations there, really, on your karmic path. So if you're not following your karmic path, it's going to be quite difficult. And being fully on board with what you're doing. So there you go, Libra. I wish it was a lot better than that, but sometimes, you know, it's all swings and roundabouts, ups and downs, natural sort of progression in life. As I say, there will be a second clarification video coming out this week, so please do subscribe, click that bell, so then you get the notifications for all the videos for the future. Hope you did enjoy that, Libra. Don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.